This morning on DC News Now, a mother charged in a child abuse case.
If a kid's involved and he's calling you guys, then obviously something is going on.
Her boyfriend in court today as new details emerge. Honoring the lives of 6 hostages killed by Hamas, including an Israeli-American from Virginia. Another fall-like day in the DMV. You still might need that light jacket when you head out the door this morning. Plus, DC police identifying the man they say dropped a gun down a storm drain during a chase. How much officials are offering for information leading to an arrest. And watch your water. Restrictions in Prince George's County start today. How the limit affects local businesses and you.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning and thanks for starting your day with us here on DC News Now. It is 8 o'clock, the final hour. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Good morning. You're excited about that.
I am very excited.
Final hour.
I'm not going to procrastinate. I got stuff to do. We said most people procrastinate. I'm going to make my to-do list.
Yeah,
there you go. I'm probably not, but.
That's the sad part. You always do the to-do list and you never really cross things off.
I look at it, but I don't do it. Right. I'll do like one thing. I'm like, oh, time for a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever add too much to your to-do list and then you're like, I can't do anything because there's just too many tasks.
Too much.
Overwhelming.
Right. Exactly.
You need a second person to help.
Yeah.
We were talking about procrastination a few minutes ago, so that's what we're talking about this. Well, nothing really to do other than talk about the forecast right now. So.
Yeah, I mean, and you can reward yourself by, crossing off a thing on your to-do list by going outside. We're going to be seeing really nice weather through the day today. Out there right now, still holding into those 50s for most areas, but we just jumped back into low 60s at the top of this hour in D.C. Still holding in those 60s over towards Annapolis and Lexington Park, but Lexington Park, you're now warming up just shy of 70 there, but we're seeing those lower 50s for much of the I-81 corridor. Aside from Woodstock, you're coming in and still into low to mid 40s there. Satellite radar showing a few clouds strolling in. Those are some high-level clouds. Those will be passing by through the day, but we'll see those temperatures climbing back just shy of 80 degrees later on today. And still with that low humidity in place, it will be refreshing out there for your Wednesday. But I have more details with the rest of that 8-day forecast for the 8 o'clock hour coming up. Shanika, how are those roadways at this hour?
All right, I can say it's pretty busy out there. And if you're in the DMV, DC, Maryland, or Virginia, you're going to see some sort of issue. So here along the American Legion Bridge, you're seeing some slowdowns. That is the outer loop. So if you're heading out of Maryland into Virginia, you will see those slowdowns there. And those slowdowns actually happen or start right near the 270 spur. You're seeing some major issues along the outer loop. That's past 650 New Hampshire Avenue on the Capitol Beltway. Now, leading up to that point, off of New Hampshire Avenue, you will see a crash. That is heading northbound right near the Beltway. Guys?
All right, Shanika, thank you. This morning, a man is expected to stand before a judge after being accused of chaining his girlfriend's 2 children to a bed in Virginia.
Both the mother and that boyfriend are being charged in the case. Our Liberty Simmons live outside of the Fairfax County Courthouse with more on what we're learning about this case. Liberty, this is very disturbing.
And first, we are not identifying the mother or the boyfriend at this time to protect the identities of the children. But this heartbreaking case involves children as young as 7 and 9. Now, Fairfax County Police arrested the 46-year-old mother and her boyfriend for chaining her 2 children to furniture. Officers arrested the couple on August 15th at their Groveton neighborhood apartment on Tower Drive. According to court records obtained and detailed by the Associated Press, the 9-year-old borrowed a cell phone from a roommate in the apartment, then sent a photo of his chained foot to his older sister, who called 911. The documents say the kids were chained to scare them so they wouldn't leave the apartment. The mother bailed out of jail. Both are now facing 2 counts of child abuse, 2 counts of child cruelty, and 2 counts of abduction of a minor. Neighbors of the couple expressed their sadness for the 2 children.
If a kid's involved and he's calling you guys, then obviously something is going on. So I just wish they would have, somebody would have stepped in sooner than later.
And both the mother and the boyfriend are set to face their preliminary hearing in October. For now, in Fairfax, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, the quick thinking of that 9-year-old to save him and his sister. Liberty, thank you. Also happening today, Fairfax County officials planning to remove homeless encampments from Mantua Park near the intersection of Pickett Road and Route 50. Officials say to expect a large police presence in that area. No word on what time this will start.
And a community in mourning, the district's Jewish community holding a prayer vigil for 6 Israeli hostages killed in Gaza over the weekend. This does include Virginia native Hirsch Goldberg Paulin. The Israeli military claims that all 6 were killed shortly before they were set to be rescued. Last night, community members packed the sanctuary at Addis, Israel. Ron Halber, the CEO of the Jewish Community Relations Council of Greater Washington, calling on people to support their Jewish neighbors.
6 young people, their lives were snuffed out for no reason other than the fact that they happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and they were Jewish. So I ask people who are not Jewish to reach out to their Jewish friends and to go ahead and to please embrace them and say we sympathize, we understand what you're going through, and to give them a warm hug.
Speakers called for unity and for all remaining hostages to be released from Gaza. Now, Hamas militants have killed 1,200 people and took 250 hostages in their October 7th attack. The war in Gaza has killed more than 40,000 Palestinians. This is all according to Gaza health officials.
And developing now, we now know the name of the man police say dropped a gun into a storm drain that later killed Officer Wayne David last week. Police say they're looking for this man, 27-year-old Tyrell Bailey. Officers say Bailey took off on the back of a motorcycle to get away from police. They tell us they located the driver of that bike. Bailey is wanted for illegally having a gun. Right now, a $60,000 reward is now being offered for information leading to his arrest. Some sad news to report this morning. The Bullis School community mourning the loss of head varsity football coach Ray Butler. The school says he passed away Monday night, surrounded by his family. Butler was a coach at Bullis for over a decade. The school says he fully committed himself to being a role model with his calm demeanor and compassion for his players. They are recognizing him as a mentor and positive force in the lives of the Bullis students that he encountered throughout the day. Adding, quote, his ability to connect with young people quickly earned him respect and admiration within the school community, end quote. The school says details on his funeral arrangements will be shared with the community once they are available. Also developing this morning, a 3-hour standoff in Southeast D.C. is now over. Police say it started last night on Mississippi Avenue around 7 o'clock. Officers say one of the suspects was reportedly armed. Now, it is unclear where they were barricaded. We are working to learn more information, including potential arrests that might have been made. In Virginia, 10 people are in custody after Leesburg police say they were allegedly involved in an organized retail theft. Officers say this happened at Target on Edwards Ferry Road. A group was reportedly stealing items and leaving in 2 vehicles. Police stopped them in the parking lot and found the stolen merchandise. 2 of the suspects are underage from New York and have been released to a family member. The 8 adults are being held on bond. Also in Virginia, a man is facing firearm charges after a shooting in Arlington. This happened Monday afternoon in Columbia Heights. Police say 2 groups were arguing near South Ross Street when multiple gunshots rang out. Police arrested Patrick Naya for his alleged involvement in the shooting. No injuries were reported.
And checking in on our schools, Fairfax County Superintendent speaking out about changes to Virginia's school rating system. Last month, the State Board of Education voted to simplify its school performance categories. Now, schools would be labeled as either distinguished, on track, off track, or need of intensive support. While the board says this will improve accountability, FCPS leaders believe it will unfairly target students of lower economic class. Data provided by the board shows that schools with more students who receive free and reduced price lunch are also performing worse. The new performance rating system is currently in a comment period. It will fully go into effect on the 25th. And the Fairfax County School District starting its pilot program for students to store their cell phones during class. It is happening at several middle and high schools. Middle school students will receive a special cell phone pouch to store their phone. As for those high schoolers, they will be asked to place their phones into a cell phone storage unit at the beginning of each class.
And in Maryland, Montgomery County, students enrolled in the county's virtual learning program claim they are not receiving proper support from the school district. That program was created during the pandemic but stopped back in June because of budget cuts. A new hybrid program is expected to begin in November, but it is proposed as a more in-depth version of the existing home and hospital teaching program. However, some parents say they have doubts.
They're talking about it a lot, but until we actually see it, and we see students actually being accepted into it, most of us don't believe that it's actually going to happen. And those that do believe it's going to happen, we know even if it does happen, it's not going to be anywhere near what the MVA was.
An MCPS spokesperson says they are open to hearing from families and encourage them to reach out with any concerns.
Francis Tiafoe will fight for a spot in the U.S. Open final.
Hyattsville native Francis Tiafoe moving on in the U.S. Open. Last night, he advanced past Grigor Dimitrov in the quarterfinals after Grigor had to withdraw in the fourth set due to a leg injury. Tiafoe said this is not the way he wanted the match to go, but he is still happy he is in the semifinals. Friday, he'll be playing against fellow American and longtime friend Taylor Fritz. This guarantees an American man will be in the U.S. Open final. This will be the first time that will happen since 2006. In their pro careers, Fritz leads their head-to-head series 6-1. The time for Friday's match has not yet been set. All right, well, a Maryland man is being named the U.S. Postal Service Driver of the Year.
Yeah, Carter Scott is a tractor-trailer operator for the distribution center in Gaithersburg. USPS says Scott had no preventable incidents since he began his career back in 1979. That was almost 50 years ago. Now, Scott says he achieved this by driving the USPS truck the same way he drives his own car. That's with the intention, he says, of returning safely to his family. All right, congratulations to him.
Yes.
Time right now, 8:11 on this Wednesday morning. New routes are coming to Fairfax County bus service.
We've got details on the connecting route and when it's going to begin, plus the Congressional Black Caucus getting ready for its annual legislative conference here in D.C. A preview of what you can expect from policymakers.
All right, time right now to check in with a little bit of sunshine.
I'm trying to bring as much sunshine as possible. You know, I mean, out there right now, we are seeing just some high-level clouds, but still seeing ample amounts of sun, and that will continue through the day today. It's just a bit on the cool side out there right now. We're seeing those 50s to low 60s. More details for the rest of that 8-day forecast for the 8 o'clock hour right after the break.